In Indonesia, reading is not yet a popular activity. We would like to change that. In order to reach Indonesia's full potential, we need to invest on our future leaders, our children. The Microlibrary project is a step in this direction.
The microlibraries are a free and accessible for all space for the whole community, supporting learning, activities, education, and so on and so forth.
Hello everyone, today we are going to present about our discussion. Before we begin, let me introduce ourselves. First, my name is Ahmad Sibuluda, number 1, and my friends.
My name is Khalifah Octaviandra, number 12.
Okay, after we watch the video in opening, the topic of our presentation is construction project of Microlibrary Bima Bandung.
First, I want to tell about the construction. The Microlibrary at Taman Bima Bandung is the first pilot. It is a small reading facility for community use. The planning process engages participation from the community. The architectural concept is to create the ground for multiple function, while the library is located at the second floor. Continuous stairs allow additional seating area. The facade material is made by upcycling used ice cream bottle. The button on the facade is a coding of research by Mayorik Kamil, buku adalah jalan kita.
I have 3 questions. The first question is, what do you do to understand the sponsor priority? The answer is, to understand the sponsor priorities, it is important to communicate openly and work closely with them during the project. Communication is the main thing to do. By communicating directly with the sponsor, we know what their goals are, what they want to achieve with the sponsorship they provide. Then, making observations by analyzing the project sponsor, including sponsor data, sponsor behavior, and analyzing their objective is very important to find out whether the external quality of the project result is priorities rather than cost and time. Despite cost and time should be estimated according to the value of the project objective. However, the project sponsor priority is extrinsic deliverable, meaning that architectural design and functionality aspects are heavily prioritized. It can be seen from the Microlibrary Bima project that many sponsors want to work together because the opera was built with attention to the final result in the form of the aesthetic of an opera and the function of the opera for the surrounding and in the long term. Microlibrary Bima has had a positive impact on the surrounding community. More and more people are visiting the opera to read books and participate in literacy activities, and this opera has helped improve literacy and culture of reading in the community. This way, many sponsors are working together in the Microlibrary Bima development project. Most importantly, provide sponsors with regular updates on the progress of the project, highlighting any change or issues that may affect their priorities. This helps them stay informed and adjust their expectations appropriately.
Question number 2 is, which approach, traditional or agile, that you will apply to execute the project? Why? What are your considerations? Agile approach is stable to execute Microlibrary Bima's project because agile triangle focus on value, quality, and constraint. Constraint includes scope, cost, and schedule. The focus in agile triangle is value and quality. Value defines what is the most important things the customer wants. Quality means that you can deliver a reliable product by adopting the customer needs. The agile triangle offers equal scope, cost, and schedule in constraint, which allow for adaptable and flexible process during the entire project.
The third question is, what are the steps to execute the project? The construction process of Microlibrary Bima in Bandung was innovative in its use of recycled materials and sustainable design. The following are the main steps in construction of this project. The first, site and needs identification. Location, Bima Park Bandung, which is located in this densely populated neighborhood and is often used as a public space. Needs, improving access to educational facilities and reading space for the local community, especially children. Second, planning and design. Architect, the project was designed by Suryawinata Hanzelman Architecture and Urbanism. Conceptual design focus on sustainability and the use recycled materials, creating a structure that is both functional and aesthetically pleasing. Main material, the use of used plastic ice cream bucket as the main design element for the walls, which allows for natural ventilation and good lighting. Material collection. Recycled material. Used ice cream buckets were collected from various sources, cleaned, and prepared for use in construction. Other material, wood and concrete, were used for the main structure and foundation of the building.
Fourth, construction. One is structure building. Started with the creation of a solid foundation to support the building structure. 2. Modularization. The walls were made from modules of ice cream bucket assembled into large panel. This technique speeds up the construction process and reduces cost. Third, parallel installation. The ice cream bucket panels were attached to the main structure, ensuring stability and accessibility. Fourth, interiors. Installation of interiors such as bookshelf, table, chairs, and internal lighting was done after the main structure was complete. Part, maintenance and operation. 1. Routine maintenance. Maintaining the cleanliness and usability of the facility, including maintenance of the ice cream buckets used as well. 2. Operationalization. Management of the microlibrary as a reading space and community center with additional programs and community events regularly held. Through creativity, design, and the use of recycled material, microlibrary not only provide important additional space for the community, but also conveys a strong message about the importance of sustainability and innovation in urban development.
Some fun facts about project process of the Bima Bandung Microlibrary. The first, the opera was built using 2,000 used ice cream buckets. Second, the walls of the opera are decorated with binary coded patterns that symbolize books as windows to the world. And the last, Microlibrary Bima Bandung has won several architectural awards, including the Aga Khan Award for Architecture 2019.
This is the end of our presentation for today. Thank you for watching and wassalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.